Do your feet feel numb, tingly, or like they're buzzing when you lie down at night? Maybe it's just age, right? Or maybe it's the diabetes or the circulation. But what if it's none of those things? What if the real cause is something you've always believed was healthy? Something as innocent as the fruit sitting on your kitchen counter. When healthy isn't so healthy. We've been told our whole lives, eat more fruit. It's nature's candy. It's good for you. But here's the truth they don't tell you. Not all fruit is created equal. Some fruits, especially the ones that are sweetest, juiciest, and most common, can actually make certain nerve problems worse. We're talking about neuropathy, numbness, tingling, and burning feet. Symptoms millions of seniors deal with every day. And the worst part? These fruits are often labeled heart-healthy, natural, or diabetic-friendly. But in reality, they're causing blood sugar spikes, nerve inflammation, and circulation issues that creep up on you slowly and silently. How it happens, the biology behind the buzzing. Let's get into the science. Because this isn't about blaming fruit, it's about understanding what certain types of fruit do inside a senior's body. There are three main reasons why some fruits can worsen nerve-related symptoms. 1. Blood sugar spikes equals nerve damage. Most fruits contain natural sugars, like glucose and fructose. And while natural sounds better than processed, your body still has to process it. When you eat high-sugar fruits, especially without fiber or protein, your blood sugar rises fast. This causes a glycemic spike. And for seniors, that spike is harder to manage. What happens next? Tiny blood vessels in the feet and hands become damaged. Nerves don't get enough oxygen or nutrients. You start to feel numbness, burning or shooting pain. Over time, these nerves die off, slowly and permanently. Even if you're not diabetic, pre-diabetic blood sugar swings can still damage nerves. 2. Acidic fruits equals inflammation and irritation. Many tropical fruits, like pineapple, oranges, and grapefruit, are high in acid. Acidic environments in the body can trigger inflammation, aggravate already sensitive nerves, disrupt pH balance in blood, make muscles more prone to cramping and tingling. If you already have neuropathy or circulation problems, adding acidic fruit is like pouring vinegar on an open wound. 3. Fructose overload equals oxidative stress. Fructose is found in grapes, watermelon, bananas, dried fruit, and fruit juice. While small amounts are fine, too much fructose, especially from concentrated fruit sources, can increase uric acid, contribute to insulin resistance, and promote oxidative stress. All of these worsen nerve pain, fatigue, brain fog, circulation problems in the lower legs and feet, and oxidative stress, in particular, leads to mitochondrial dysfunction, meaning your cells literally lose their power. What makes it worse for seniors? As we age, the body becomes less efficient at producing insulin, managing blood sugar, processing high potassium and acidic foods, repairing damaged nerves and vessels. This means that even harmless foods like a banana or a handful of grapes can hit harder than they did when you were 30 or 40. Combine that with common medications like blood pressure pills, statins, diuretics, and the body's internal balance becomes even more delicate. Symptoms you shouldn't ignore. If you're experiencing any of these, it's time to evaluate your fruit intake. Burning feet, especially at night. Tingling or electric shock sensations. Cold feet, even in warm rooms. Numbness or dead spots on your soles. Cramping or sharp pains in the calves. Walking on cotton, feeling pain when your sheets touch your feet. These symptoms could be signs of peripheral neuropathy, and fruit might be playing a bigger role than you think. The psychology of healthy eating, one of the biggest traps, is assuming something is healthy because it's natural or low fat. But remember, Poison ivy is natural, but you wouldn't eat it. A venomous snake is natural, but still dangerous. And natural sugar is still sugar. For seniors especially, being selective with fruit choices is not about fear. It's about respecting what your body can and can't handle anymore. Case example, Linda, age 66. Linda started her mornings with a smoothie, banana, pineapple, orange juice. She thought it was the healthiest way to start the day, but within a year, she noticed her feet would tingle at night. She had trouble standing for long periods. Her balance felt off. Doctors blamed aging. But when she reduced high fructose, high acid fruits and added low glycemic berries instead, her symptoms began to ease. Her energy improved. Her feet felt alive again. It's not about cutting all fruit. It's about choosing wisely. This video isn't here to scare you away from fruit. Fruit has fiber, antioxidants, vitamins, but only the right fruits, in the right amounts, at the right time. And the first step to healing is awareness. In part 1, we uncovered the surprising link between certain fruits and the worsening of numbness, tingling, and burning in your feet. You learned how blood sugar spikes, acidity, and oxidative stress can all silently inflame your nerves and damage circulation. Now, it's time to name names. Let's break down the 6 fruits that may be causing more harm than good, especially if you're over 50 and dealing with neuropathy or poor circulation. 1. Grapes, especially seedless, red or green. Grapes may be small, but they pack a heavy sugar punch. Just 1 cup of grapes contains nearly 24 grams of sugar. That's 6 teaspoons. Why it's bad? High in fructose, which raises uric acid and leads to inflammation. Causes fast blood sugar spikes, especially when eaten alone. Lacks fiber to slow absorption. Easy to overeat. Ever stopped at just 5 grapes? For seniors, this means blood vessels in your feet may become inflamed. Circulation slows. Tingling and numbness increase. What to eat instead? Swap for blueberries, lower in sugar, high in antioxidants that protect nerve endings. 2. Pineapple sweet, tropical, loaded with enzymes, but also one of the most acidic fruits in your diet. Why it's bad? Its acidity can irritate nerve endings, especially in people with damaged or inflamed nerves. Contains bromelain, which some sensitive systems overreact to. Spikes blood sugar almost as fast as soda. Triggers more oxidative stress in diabetics. If your feet burn or cramp after fruit smoothies, pineapple might be why. What to eat instead? Try papaya. It's lower in sugar, gentler on digestion, and still rich in vitamin C and enzymes. 3. Bananas. Ripe ones in particular. Bananas are one of the most popular fruits in the world. They're affordable, convenient, and high in potassium. So what's the problem? Ripe bananas have a high glycemic load, meaning they spike your blood sugar quickly. Excess potassium can be risky if your kidneys are compromised. Can increase water retention and nerve swelling in some cases. Fun fact, overripe bananas have almost twice the sugar of a firm, green one. What to eat instead? Use green bananas in moderation, or go for a half banana paired with peanut butter or oatmeal to buffer the sugar. 4. Watermelon. It's 90% water, so it should be harmless, right? Wrong. At least if you're worried about blood sugar and nerve pain. Watermelon has a very high glycemic index, little fiber to slow digestion, almost no fat or protein to help absorption. This causes a rapid rise and crash in blood glucose, which hits your nerves hard, especially the tiny ones in your feet and hands. What to eat instead? Try cherries or raspberries. They're hydrating, lower in sugar, and rich in protective polyphenols. Oranges, and especially orange juice. Oranges have vitamin C, sure, but they also have high acidity, high fructose, hidden sugars in juice form. Drinking orange juice in the morning on an empty stomach is one of the fastest ways to spike blood sugar. And here's the twist. Many seniors drink OJ thinking it's healthy, but it could be contributing to their foot pain, numbness, and even balance issues. What to eat instead? Eat a small orange with breakfast, not on its own. Better yet, go for grapefruit if you're not on meds like statins, or kiwi. More fiber, less sugar. 6. Dried fruit, raisins, dates, apricots. This one might shock you. Most dried fruits are marketed as energy snacks or natural candy. But what they don't tell you is that these are concentrated sugar bombs. Just a small handful of raisins has over 20 grams of sugar, no water content, no fiber left. A blood sugar effect as strong as a candy bar. They're also sticky, meaning they stay on your teeth and gums longer, raising acidity in the mouth, which can affect oral nerves too. For people with nerve damage or diabetes, dried fruit is one of the worst choices. What to eat instead? Fresh apple slices with cinnamon or almond butter. You get crunch, sweetness, and fiber without the sugar overload. Why? This matters so much for seniors. If you're over 50, your body simply doesn't process sugar and acid the same way it used to. You may have slower insulin response, decreased kidney function, lower stomach acid, more medications interfering with nutrient absorption. That means the margin for error is smaller, and eating the wrong fruit, even once a day, could be contributing to your foot pain, poor balance, or nerve loss. But the good news is, the right swaps make a difference, fast. Summary recap. Worst 6 fruits to watch out for. Grapes, too much sugar, no fiber. Pineapple, high acid, fast sugar spike. Ripe bananas, high glycemic, too much potassium for some watermelon. No fiber, pure sugar. Hit, oranges, juice, acidic, plus high fructose. Dried fruits, concentrated sugar bombs. What you can eat instead? Quick list. Blueberries, cherries, raspberries, papaya, kiwi, pear, green banana, ash in moderation. Apple with nut butter. Smoothies with avocado, flaxseed, and unsweetened almond milk. These fruits offer fiber, antioxidants, less sugar, better balance for blood vessels and nerves. If you've been feeling numbness, tingling, or burning in your feet, especially at night, it can feel like there's no way out. You've changed your shoes, you've taken supplements, you've even cut sugar. But the symptoms keep coming back. What if the secret wasn't in just cutting things out, but in what you add in every single morning? In this final part of our series, you'll learn how to use food, movement, and sunlight, not pills, to support your nerves and circulation. Let's turn this around. The ideal nerve-friendly morning plate. Nourishing your nerves isn't about starving yourself. It's about choosing foods that are low in sugar, rich in antioxidants, balanced with fat and fiber, and gentle on your digestion. Let's build it. Step 1. Start with hydration, but smartly. Before eating, drink a glass of warm water with a squeeze of lemon, or add a pinch of sea salt plus splash of apple cider vinegar. Why? Because hydration helps deliver oxygen to nerves, flushes out waste and uric acid, reboots circulation after hours of sleep. Aim for 12 to 16 oz within 30 minutes of waking. Not cold, not carbonated. Step 2. Add a source of clean fat. Your nervous system is built on fat and cholesterol, but the right kind. Try 1/2 of an avocado, 1 tablespoon flaxseed or chia, 1 teaspoon MCT oil in your smoothie, handful of walnuts or almonds, unsalted. These fats support myelin, repair the coating around nerves, lower inflammation, stabilize blood sugar during digestion. Step 3. Choose low glycemic fruit in moderation. Skip the pineapple and watermelon. Instead, reach for berries, blueberries, raspberries, blackberries, pears, firm, not overripe. Kiwi, if tolerated well. Green banana slices, a few pieces only. Pair it with fat or fiber so the sugar absorbs slower. Example, berries plus chia pudding or sliced pear plus almond butter. Step 4. Add something warm and savory. Cold breakfasts. Slow digestion and circulation. Warm meals boost both, ideal for reducing nerve pain. Try oatmeal cooked with unsweetened almond milk. Add turmeric, cinnamon or ginger. Top with pumpkin seeds or crushed walnuts. These spices lower blood sugar, improve blood flow, reduce nerve inflammation. Your morning routine, fuel for nerve recovery. Once you've eaten smart, the next step is movement, plus sunlight, plus mindset. Here's how to combine them into one powerful habit loop. 1. Get early morning sunlight, 10 to 15 minutes. Why? Stimulates serotonin, which reduces pain sensitivity. Helps regulate your internal clock and sleep cycle. Triggers vitamin D production. Essential for nerve signaling. Even cloudy days help. Step outside, face the sky, and just breathe. Gentle movement, so circulation. Boost. Your nerves need oxygen. Your feet need blood flow. Try a 10-minute routine, 3 minutes of slow marching in place, 3 minutes, ankle circles and toe flexors, 3 minutes of yoga, cat-cow, forward and fold, 1 minute of deep breathing. If you can walk outside while getting sun, that's even better. Movement, extra circulation, healing. 3. Mental rewire. Train your brain to feel again. Neuropathy doesn't just damage your nerves, it disconnects your brain from them. You feel nothing, or you feel burning where nothing is there. To rewire this, try mindful foot connection every morning. Instructions: sit comfortably, bare feet on the ground. Close your eyes. Slowly move your toes and try to feel each one. Massage your feet gently and say out loud what you feel. Cool, tingly, pressure, soft. Finish with 2 minutes of deep breathing, visualizing blood flowing to your toes. Do this daily for 2 weeks and watch your awareness and sensation improve. Healing foods to eat throughout the day. Your breakfast sets the tone, but your full day matters too. Here are some nerve healing, circulation boosting foods to include leafy greens, spinach, kale, arugula, high in folate, magnesium and nitric oxide. Cruciferous veggies, broccoli, cauliflower support detox pathways. Turmeric reduces inflammation, supports myelin regeneration. Salmon or sardines, rich in omega-3s, pumpkin seeds, zinc, magnesium and healthy fats. Dark chocolate, 85% plus. Flavonoids, improve nerve sensitivity. Herbal teas, chamomile, ginger, lemon balm, reduce stress response. Avoid fried foods, processed meats, alcohol, white carbs, anything that causes bloating or spikes blood sugar. 3 things to do every morning to help your feet feel again. Hydrate plus eat. Smart water, good fats, low sugar fruit, warm food. Move gently plus breathe deep. Circulation equals healing. Reconnect with your feet. Rebuild brain to nerve communication. These may feel small, but over time, they retrain your entire nervous system. Stories that prove it works. Carol, age 71. I used to wake up every night with burning feet. I swapped orange juice for lemon water and started walking barefoot on my patio in the morning. 2 weeks later, the burning was gone. Richard, 64. I thought I was eating healthy. Turns out my daily banana and pineapple smoothie was wrecking me. Switched to oatmeal and berries. Best decision I've made. Angela, 68. Adding flax oil, turmeric, and some stretching in the morning completely changed how my legs feel. I finally sleep through the night. Final message. Nerve damage isn't always permanent. You can nourish, restore, and reconnect, starting in your kitchen every morning. The key is consistency. Don't just stop eating the wrong fruits. Start living in a way that helps your nerves come back to life. Before you go, like this video if you're ready to feel your feet again. Subscribe to VibeWell Senior for weekly tips on how to protect your brain, heart, and nerves. Comment below. What's your new morning ritual? Which food are you excited to try or say goodbye to? Stay present, stay hopeful, stay vibe well.